Yo guys,
Hey
um,
guys,
it's the Grope Cast here. I'm joined by my co-host,
it's me guys,
Hella,
Hella Grope
Hella
guys.
Grope.
You might remember me guys. It's been a while, I know. Um, we've been gone. The reason why there hasn't been any Gropecast or Hella Grope or extreme quantities of Grope content as of recent is because we haven't uploaded any guys. So we're gonna be trying our best to bring those back. Don't assume that this was a one-time thing. We're back for good.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, we really missed reacting a lot, like a lot, because reacting is kind of in our blood, and so I've kind of spent the last like year or so, just reacting in real life, really getting out there, getting some fresh air, reacting to the world around me, guys. And so now I've come back to my past glory days of when I was, still extreme quantities of grope online, and I realized that I miss it a lot, and so now I'm back, guys, and so is hella grope, guys, and so yeah, you guys should be really excited, guys.
Yeah, I mainly I did it a little bit differently than Extreme. He kind of did it more as like a passion thing. He reacted in real life and took a break to kind of react in real life. I was training. I was doing a lot of specifically practiced like with math, and I was like meticulously researching and perfecting my craft, and that took a long time, guys. So
Yeah, guys.
don't expect any below par content from my end, and don't expect a lack of passion from Extremes, and we're fantastic at what we do.
Absolutely, guys, and if you guys have any questions about our about the time that we spend off of this channel, make sure to ask all of those questions down below in the comment sections, because that's just, that's kind of just what the comment sections are for, and so we
You can
recommend that you use those as intended.
you can You can also ask us in real life, like people have, and I believe we have some audience questions. Um, now, I'll go. We'll do this. This is a usual segment in the cast. I'll go first. Um, they asked us why we were gone for so long, and well, we just answered that, so we're not going to answer it again. But just so you know, we were asked this in real life. Do not feel like you are not a part of this concern if you didn't ask us in real life why we weren't here. It's because we were absent from the internet.
Yeah, guys. So a lot has happened, guys. So let's just talk about it. Um, um, Bills score 16 unanswered late to shock Ravens. Happened 7 hours ago,
Ooh,
according to ESPN.
that did happen, guys.
So,
What I want to say about that specifically, just really quick, I don't know if you wanted to say something, but what I did want to say is that not only was this shocking for the Ravens, it was also shocking to me. And I don't know, I can't speak for you, but I for sure can attest to the fact that I was shocked.
but yeah, I'm reading the article right now, and I'm not that
Could
good
you?
at reading, but I think that they probably stun Ravens. On so yeah, no, I'm definitely stunned. Very like honestly, very stunned if you really think about it. And so yeah, that's just like a stunning situation that happened. Yeah.
Not everyone may have been stunned. If you weren't stunned, then like just consider why.
Yeah.
We also combined together, the two of us made did something huge, and it's so big that I'm gonna let Extreme actually announce it. I think that he would like to do that.
Sorry, one more time. I audio cut
Uh,
out.
we have a massive announcement. It's
Yeah.
huge,
So we're
and
actually gonna be
yeah,
dropping merch soon, guys. I think that's the massive announcement that he wants to be talking about me, that he wants me to be talking about. Because like I know a lot of you guys have been begging us for merch. Um
especially in real life.
it's really beautiful. It's this big hoodie. It comes in blue, green, and neon green. And it just says
Mm.
professional groper on the back. And it's really just reminiscent of the Grope cast and our channels, a lot hella Grope and extreme quantities of Grope, which are just really like there's a lot of Grope. And so we really thought that we would connect with the community by putting out these hoodies. They're available in blue, green, and neon green. And so yeah, that's just a huge announcement that I'm very proud of. And yeah.
There's also you can also buy a T-shirt of a face of me being really surprised. Um, there's a couple of those in different colors. In the photo, I'm wearing different color shirts
Right,
as
right,
well.
right. Yeah, yeah.
So like you can buy a green one with me wearing a black shirt. You can buy a red one with me wearing a white shirt. You can wear a neon green one, me wearing a neon green shirt. You can buy a neon green one with a neon blue shirt. There's many options.
Yeah,
And then there's also one where it says just I'm a fan of Grope and
right, yeah.
in big
I came up with
letters
that
and
design actually.
yeah, that was all Extreme. He did
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. I tried
Um we're
really
gonna move
hard.
on. We're gonna move on now. I feel like we've been talking about the NFL game, about the Bills Ravens one forever now. So we're gonna move on from it. We're gonna move on to wait, give me 1 second, Extreme. I'm sorry. I'll
No
be right
problem.
back.
No worries.
I'll be right. Someone's at my door, guys.
So the Colts beat the Dolphins, guys, by a grand total of 25 points, guys, which I personally think that they could have done better, guys, cuz they have Daniel Jones, right, which is my uncle's name also. So, you know, that's an advantage for them. And guys, excuse me, guys. So big game for them. And then also what happened? Uh,
I'm back, guys.
Pittsburgh beat the Jets, and I'm a Pittsburgh fan, right? Because we have Aaron Rodgers, right, guys? So that was a big game for me. Um,
I'm I'm back, guys.
Hi,
We're gonna
Hella.
move on. We're gonna move on to something a little bit sad.
Okay, everyone,
It's
sit down for this.
now I know a lot of people um are gonna say we shouldn't talk about political stuff, you know, battles, wars,
Yeah,
children being affected. Um, but I feel like this has to happen. Lots of children are affected, and a lot of people are in trouble, and a lot of people are calling certain parties of this, hypocrites. And well, I'm just gonna say it. I know you didn't want me to talk about this Extreme because it's very serious, but apparently, guys, the rapper Young Thug was actually um, found doing something similar to snitching, which I'm like not 100% sure what snitching means, guys. But apparently a different person did it and he was mad. And now he
yeah,
did it and
guys.
it's good. So I know a lot of children were affected by this, and I just want to say, guys, that I don't know what snitching is, but whatever it is, it's something that some people think that um wouldn't be a good thing to do. And I'm just looking out for you guys.
Yeah, guys. So whatever it is, make sure not to snitch, guys, because the last time I heard about someone snitching, it sounded like, um, you know, wait, um, it sounded like 6 9. So that's bad.
I don't know why he brought up a number, guys. Why did you what is it a mathematical thing? Is snitching a mathematical thing?
Sometimes, yeah. So it's like
Like
you have
like
to do
don't
like you have like plus.
like don't snitch. Wait, paint a picture for me real quick.
So you're like, if you're over here, right,
Yeah.
and your
Wait,
friends.
wait, wait, wait. Wait, wait. Wouldn't you be a little bit more in this direction?
No, yeah, yeah. So like you're over there, right? Over there. You know what I mean?
All the way over there,
All the
yeah.
way, exactly. And your friend commits a crime over here.
But a mathematical crime, or does it have to do more with
Any
like a?
crime.
Okay.
And then basically, right, you go like the police, they catch you, all of you, right? And then,
All of me?
well, you and your friend.
Both. Okay. I.
And then
Okay.
and then and then and then and then and then basically the police are like, did you see your friend? And you're like, yes, and then you snitched.
I don't see what this has to do with math, guys, but I'm gonna be done with this, guys, because this is overwhelming me, and I wouldn't necessarily say I have a friend, other than Extreme, but even him, me and him are mainly colleagues and friends on the side. We hardly
Mmm.
spend one-on-one time together.
Mmm.
We're gonna take a quick break, guys. So we're just gonna quickly not say anything, just for a couple of.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to talk about soccer, football. Um, if you are American, guys,
Guys, I'm not American, guys. So just to be very clear, I'm not American.
if I were, let's do a hypothetical real quick, Extreme. If in a different world, right? You were in, let's say, America, right? And you were still you, just you in America.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if you were in, let's say, um, like um, like Atlanta,
Yeah.
would you then be Atlantanese?
I thought people in Atlanta are British. Like 21 Savage. For those of you who don't know, by the way, 21 Savage is British, but he was raised in Atlanta. So people from
Not
Atlanta.
directly speaking, sometimes Mr. Savage or people like Mr. Savage are from British, but they're actually still like
Yeah. No, and also like if you think about it, like sometimes the world just changes around you, and the thing about the world is like it's always spinning, right, guys? And that's like an
That's what
important
I was
thing.
about to say. Yeah, the world spins.
Yeah, and I actually only learned that like 5 years ago.
I learned that a couple of weeks before you.
Right, yeah,
So,
yeah. And I
so
learned that a couple of weeks before you, so that makes sense.
yeah, so I actually taught it to him after he taught
It to you,
the
yeah.
other. Yeah, it was a mind-boggling process.
No, it was a
I
big.
have
It
a
wasn't that
question,
big of a
guys.
deal because the thing is, if you think about it, the world's like always spinning. Like I thought, like when I go to sleep, it like stops for like however long I sleep because then like I wake up again and it like keeps spinning and stuff. But like it's always spinning. So like for those of
That's
you
where
that
I
don't
was.
know, sleep doesn't change the world from spinning, guys.
That's where I was confused as well because I actually thought something similarly the opposite of what you just said, where the sun is up and that means that we're spinning around when the sun is above us because of the gravitational pull.
Right, and
But
I actually didn't even start the. I didn't even know what the gravitational pull was until I went to France for a weekend.
and yeah, and we went on the Eiffel Tower together.
Right, and then I dropped the penny and someone died at the bottom, and they arrested me and I was like, "What did I do wrong?" And they're like, you dropped the penny," and I was like, "Well, that's not my fault that the penny just wants to go to the ground." And they're like, "Well, if you know so much about gravity, then why are you taught like you Mr. Tough Guy over here?" I don't speak French. This is what I assumed they were saying. And so then afterwards, when I got out of prison, I went back home and I asked my professor at college, right, my professor of arts, about this thing, and he was
Back
like,
when he was in college. This was back when he was in college, guys.
"Yeah, this was 7 years ago, guys." So right, and then so my professor of arts in college basically was like, "Yeah, there's this thing, and it's called like the gravitational pull," and I'm like, "That sounds interesting." So like, what does he pull? And he's like, "Everything," and I was like, "Oh."
I have to admit, guys, that I was there for only half of that story. I cannot confirm all of it. So before you guys go commenting asking me if that actually happened, guys, I only know that half of it happened.
Okay, but guys, do trust me when I say that it definitely happened, guys.
Trust him, guys, but don't trust everything that you hear because sometimes people will lie. I do want to quickly change the subject, guys. I'm gonna ask Extreme three questions,
Okay?
and he's gonna answer them.
Yeah, guys. I'm going to answer them to the best of my abilities, of course, guys. Because as we know,
The
I don't know everything, guys.
the first question is how many subscribers do I Hella Grope possess?
I think the answer to that is anywhere from like 6 to, yeah, probably 6.
You think I have six?
Yeah.
He's wrong, guys. I will now give him the correct answer. The correct answer is I don't know, guys. The truth is that unfortunately I couldn't tell you guys. The second question is gonna be a sports related one. It's gonna be about the NBA, guys. What does the NBA stand for?
The NBA?
The NBA. What does the NBA stand for?
Huh, that's hard because, you know, I only know what like the. What if you ask me what the NHL stands for instead?
I will change the question, guys. What does the NHL stand for?
Fuck, guys. So the NFL is National Football League, the NBA is National Basketball Association, but what the hell does the NHL stand for? I'm gonna go with naturally healthy lager.
This is actually incorrect, guys. I don't know what NHL stands for, but I do know what NBA stands for, and that's National Basketball Association. So he did actually
Damn
get
it.
that one wrong,
I
guys.
should have guessed
Um,
that, bro.
Final question. This is more of a philosophical one. If a person has a
It says
bag
here that
filled,
NHL stands for not gonna lie.
if a person has a very heavy bag, it could be any bag, and
Weird.
it can be heavy for whatever reason. And would you guys would you guys help them even if they said that they didn't want help? What's the answer?
Well, this depends, right? Do I know this person?
It's an unknown individual, guys.
Does he have a face?
I cannot give you too much information. I've given you all the information that I
Okay,
can.
damn it.
Because if I told you that, it might make it a little bit too easy,
I
guys.
think yes, but probably no.
Now, I would say that that is similar to the answer, so I will give you a point for that. It is something either between yes and no.
Right.
It's it's a debate.
Okay.
Um, now, if LeBron James was not called LeBron James and instead called something like like M Daniel Piker, would you
Medaniel.
guys still Daniel Piker, would you guys still think he would be 6'9"?
Hmm. That is Medan. Does he have a face?
Um, I'm trying to think.
Okay. What's his
One time,
favorite ice
guys,
cream flavor?
I went to the ocean and I didn't even realize that inside of the ocean there's also sand. I thought sand was just in like sand castles.
Yeah, it's weird because sand castles. I know that there's sand there because they're called sand castles, but like the ocean, it's not called the sand ocean. So how would I know?
It's probably because the names need to be catchy. You know, like how the Gropecast, we don't put Gropecast reacts because it should be obvious.
We don't react on the Grobecast though. We talk about stuff on the Grobecast.
Well, we react to each other's statements. We react to the news. We react to things we think about.
Right, absolutely.
I'd say we're reacting right now.
No, and I
And
kind
like
of
the
agree
thing is,
with you, but
and
at the
like the
same
thing is, if
time,
please, no, please finish.
right? Because like at this, like, 'cause I agree with you, but like at the same time, there's like this level of like sometimes look, like at the end of the day, right? Sometimes you have these situations where things happen and you have to react a certain way, if you know what I mean. And so when you talk about these kind of issues, I always find myself kind of being like not too forward but not too reserved because I kind of want to stay in that very like uncontroversial middle ground. And so you really just have to put it into perspective when you talk about these kind of things. You know what I mean?
I would be lying, guys, if I said I was a little bit frustrated with that answer. And I think I'm going to stop talking for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, guys. So I'm just gonna go back to really quick, guys. Just while he's not talking, we're gonna discuss the Kansas City game. So the Kansas City Chiefs, and for those who don't know, Chiefs is actually um, a leader or ruler of people, or in a clan, right? So a clan is a close knit group of interrelated families, right? So just in case you were wondering, that's what the Chiefs are. and they just lost to the Los Angeles Chargers, right? And I personally don't like the Los Angeles Chargers because it feels awkward, right? So basically, they lost, and I think mainly the reason they lost is because they played in Sao Paulo, and if I'm not mistaken,
I'm back, guys. I'm sorry for being gone for a little bit longer. I was feeling really down, so I got myself an ice cream, guys.
and because Sao Paulo is in South America, I think Los Angeles is closer to that, so they have the advantage, guys. As you can tell, right, guys? So basically, like that's like my theory is like because they didn't play at home, the only one that could have won was like who's closer to where the game was happening. Am I right, guys? So basically that's like how I just think, guys. And like it's weird because like I used to be like this reactor guy, and don't get me wrong, right? Do not get me wrong. I love reacting, but now I've kind of dove into this world of like sports, guys. So that's just kind of what I am now, guys.
It's true, guys. He did want to change his name, his content style to more of a sports reaction, but I told him that it wouldn't be as good for the views, guys.
Yeah. So we're running out of time, guys. So we're gonna have to say bye soon. But there's hella content on the way, and also content for the Gropecast, not just the Hella Grope channel. And
We right now, yeah, we can guarantee at least 10 videos on each of the accounts, guys.
yeah. So make sure to keep your hopes up as high as you can get them, and, we'll get back to you.
We are going to guarantee this, so don't be scared at all that nothing will come, because it 100% will, guys. We're back
Let
first
your hopes
tour.
and expectations reach the highest they've ever reached, because we'll be back, guys.
Expect this.
Thank you guys so much for enjoying the video, and hope you guys watch.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Thank you guys.